As soon as I wake up, I'm channeling so much information. So I'm really grateful to have this little radio show now. I actually went to college for journalism and broadcasting. I wanted to be an anchor woman. So I'm thankful that I'm using my skills, and I think my dream was really to just be able to talk and to just be able to express my opinions and emotions and have an audience. So thank you so much for being here. It is finally happening. My dream is coming true. I recently watched this documentary with this family that made me understand something on a very fundamental level. And it is that we must be the makers of our own contractual agreements. Watching this family just grueling work, making bricks, sculpting clay all day long. They said they had a debt to pay, that a family member had gotten sick years before and had asked a landowner for money. And that debt had been something that they were paying off for decades, making these bricks, this hard labor, these tiny little children, grueling slave labor. And they went on to ask this woman, the head of the family, the matriarch, if she knew when the debt was going to be paid. And she herself was basically in the dark. She had no idea of what was actually happening with the money, how much had actually been paid off. She had not had communication with the person that had given the family money. And that right there struck me. And that's basically what we do. We put our head down and we continue to create our reality out of the construct of an old programming, something that somebody set up long ago that is no longer relevant to our present time experience. We must be able to shift our own realities, or else nothing is going to do it for us. I felt so disheartened for that family that they were just going to continue to go through the motions. Slavery and mental slavery can be very similar in the way that they restrict the human spirit. Where do we continue to work old karmic debts that no longer serve us? At one point, where do we ask the question? At one point, do we shift our mindset? This is what Spirit is asking me, because it's very, I would say, it's very easy for the mind to habitually go through old habits and to accept old patterns of behavior. But when we actually look at the whole picture of where we're actually at, how much we've actually done, and where we actually want to be, what we actually want to do, then we can reset these parameters and create a new contract. Spirit is asking us for us to create a new agreement with ourselves, with our higher selves, and with the beings around us, so that we can create more freedom for our life experience. We can have more sovereignty within our own souls, which is truly the goal.